this event as well. So much love and more to come. Thank you.
It's your life.
Come join us.
Make it beautiful. Make it beautiful. Age of new beginnings. Make it beautiful.
That's what we do here.
Make it beautiful. Make it beautiful.
Hi, this is Elle of Age of New Beginnings, and I feel so blessed. I am here with Ellyn.
Ellyn Oakfist, public historian. I'm Virginia Schupte, the owner of the land here.
The beautiful Horseshoe Cottage, which is a beautiful nursery, which is an incredible landmark, is in the process of being created. And we have Todd, Arnett, up there right now as we speak, creating his masterpiece. We love you, Todd. Woohoo! Mwah.
There was a local crisis about two of the trees. Someone wanted them cut down, and I was approached by the town of Brookhaven to fill them in on some information so we would know why the trees were so special. Within 1 year, we had the tree designated a Suffolk County landmark in Riverhead at the Suffolk County Legislative meeting. Then, when it was time for the tree to die and we knew that we had to do something, I inquired to the National Registry, to the New York State Landmark Association, and other places to see if we could possibly keep the tree a landmark if it was sculpted. And they said, yes, we'll give it a try. And that's where we are today.
So he's been working on it for how long now?
A year. He started December 7th of 2018.
Okay.
It took me 3 years to get scaffolding and planks
Wow.
to where he could get up on it.
Right. So it is a financial hardship, and you have spent, forget about how much money and work
Yes.
into some damage from the wood chips coming down. And now we were also talking about some of earlier about some of your experiences that you've experienced since Todd has started. So share what you've gone through.
Well, you know, like I said, we have a lack of planks, so they have to continue to, he's supposed to be able to go from the bottom all the way up.
Now the planks are very special, so tell us about these planks.
They have to be OSHA approved because they have to be planks that absolutely cannot split, break, and have somebody harmed.
So that there has to be a thickness.
It's a thickness, it's very heavy wood,
Right.
and that's the only way that you're supposed to work with scaffolding.
Right. So right now you have 40 boards and you need 100 in
Correct.
order to have the accurate amount for him to be able to maneuver.
Go up and down and go anywhere. You
Right.
know, right now he just, if he wants to work on the face, he's got to move them from the bottom up to the face. Then if he wants to work on the waistline, he's got to move from the top to the waistline. And you know, like I said, the boards are very heavy.
Yeah.
So that in itself kills some of the time
Sure.
that he's going to work on
Sure.
it by the time he's done with that.
And the wear and tear, like in other words, your ex-husband, he's been helping you
Yes.
with
He
Todd
put-
with the process.
He put the scaffolding together, he put the planks up.
He's
done
even made the
numerous-
stairways going down for it as well,
yes,
right?
he's done numerous things.
And in the process, he hurt himself.
He did. He hurt his shoulder pretty badly to a point where after the third doctor, he winded up in the hospital in emergency. And even then, he did not get the right help. It took one more doctor
Right.
to help him.
So not only is it something that's kind of been exciting as a dream to create something magical when people come to Lake Ronkonkoma to see this incredible piece, this incredible sculpture, which a lot of it is really come, but it's still got a long way to go.
Oh, it does, yes.
And it's been a heartache to you. Not that you aren't enjoying the process, but to so much stress with the wood chips coming down and the finances and everything it takes to do this, that you actually had a pacemaker, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes. I have family members that in their own mind say it's the tree, the stress that goes along with it. All I've got to say is my reason for getting into this is because I want the community to come together. I go back 46 years in this house here. I go back 7 generations on both sides. I want to see the people come together the way that it used to be here in Lake Ronkonkoma.
The picnics.
The picnics, you know, people helping each other.
that's
I could walk from Holbrook Road down to here. My parents didn't have to worry
Yeah.
about me and my sister and little brother. Everything was good. Everybody knew everybody. Everybody took care of everybody. I don't know that it'll ever get to that again, but I sure would like to see it get better than what it is.
And that's something that I'll talk about as well. I'm here 6 generations, and it was very important for Virginia and I to have the community aware of the landmarks and our heritage here. We know what happened. We were here. Pathways Through History was a program that I really wanted Lake Ronkonkoma to be involved in. It's a program that every year on the same dates, the entire state of New York has celebrations and all different types of festivals, and we're doing it in partnership with the New York State Department of Tourism. This is an opportunity for Lake Ronkonkoma to show what it's at. Look, we're on the map now. We were accepted 6 years. It took me 6 years, and we're on the map now, and we need everyone to plan for next year as well as this year.
The magic of this year's event is it costs nothing to come and experience it. And there's going to be different things happening at different times. So we're going to be putting together an incredible schedule for you guys to be able to have access to know when the powwows are, when the things are happening. So you're able to get a full plethora of all the different things that are going on and how you can take part in it. And there's going to be a thing where we're going to show on how much money is being raised, and maybe what we'll do is we'll figure out ways of if someone does large donations, that we could maybe put their name at the bottom of the tree with a stone or something. In other words, to realize that it takes many people. In spirituality, it's called the I am. That one person can't make things happen. We all need each other. We all need your support.
Absolutely.
So whether you're able to do $5, $50, $500, or $5,000, or even more, $50,000, we are going to make sure that you feel and you know that when you pass part of it, you're part of the magic that made it happen. So there's so much more to this.
Well, there is, what I'd like to go over is the weekend itself. Saturday, it'll be from 9 to 6.
And the road's going to be closed.
Oh yes, the road will be closed from the tree to our princess. I keep old habits die hard. All the way to the 7-Eleven. What's nice about it is the community, the people that live on the street have all approved the fact that the road would be closed.
From 10 to 6.
Right.
Yes.
And that's been very good because everybody's being laced together. The church, even 7-Eleven. And what we're looking for on Sunday is something that will be condensed here at the house.
Right.
And the sidewalks, but it will still be here because we like to celebrate the weekend like we're supposed to. The one thing also that's very important is this festival will be honoring artist Todd Arnett. Todd has gone above and beyond with us to make this happen, and as Virginia said, there's been very limited help by people, but the people that have helped are wonderful.
Yes.
I don't want to forget them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, when you're here, you're going to be seeing over 60 other artists that are coming to support Todd with their wares, and I'm talking sculpture, paints, pen and ink, you name it. they'll be here.
Stones, all kinds
Yeah,
of beautiful things.
yes.
There'll be intuitives, there'll be
Yes,
powwows, there'll be all
exactly.
kinds of magical, different Indian reservations that are all coming together to make something magical. And just for you guys to know, I've also been in Ronkonkoma almost 40 years.
Yes.
So we've had from Hero King on Hawkins Avenue.
Yes, correct.
to
Yes.
Harry's
Very good.
Restaurant.
I loved it.
Yeah.
That's where we met.
Where my kids and I have
Yes.
really put a lot of love into to creating windows on the lake, which we've
And let's
been
not
around-
forget the restaurant in between.
Yes.
That was excellent too.
Thank you, Anthony's.
Yeah.
And then, as well as 14 years ago, we created the Beach Club Estate. So this particular lake, really represents a lot of families that have really evolved here. The lake has come a long way. A lot of love, a lot of political people have put a lot of love into it as well. We're constantly
Yes.
having different events and different things. And I'm an intuitive, and we have done sacred events to kind of clear the energy of the lake. So about, about 10 years ago, we did an energetic shift where we did a clearing where for 8 years there was no deaths. And then a couple of years ago, a young man died. Actually, he was 40. That particular guy. And then there's a legend to the lake. The legend to the lake. There was two beautiful tribes. They didn't get along, which happens in life.
Yes, it does.
And a young lady who was the daughter of the chief.
Yes.
Fell in love with a young man of another tribe, and the love story that went on with that. And
New York State.
well, there's different.
Well, yes, the sign outside that we have, that Lake Ronkonkoma Heritage had applied for, the Legends in Law. This is a red sign that you see outside, given by the William G. Pomeroy Foundation through a grant, and it does explain the legend. And what was very interesting is that was my first sign after taking proper classes and training. And as the sign came in and I saw what it said, I said, wow, this is great.
It is.
And it belonged here at Virginia's. We knew that all along because of the Indian princess that we had in our minds, but yet not. And it's worked out really well. The sign, the Legends in Lore, when I applied, believe it or not, it was known worldwide when I started doing investigations. And I did find out that it's very well appreciated. So we're very happy to have that out front.
Yes.
And I will add that I did the sculpting on the sign pole myself. Those are aluminum fish. I made them myself from scratch, and the 7 fish represent the 7 years of the water receding and coming back.
And also, Ronkonkoma means plentiful of fish. That's why they were here.
Is that beautiful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything that Virginia and I have done,
It's been
we've done
a row.
together, and we've done for the community. And
Absolutely.
we really thank Ellyn for coming on board with us as well.
There's so much magic here. Whenever you come here, you can feel the lake. How many lakes have actual, it looks like it has white caps in
Yes.
the winter.
Oh, absolutely.
The undertow, the energy of that lake is spectacular.
One time, I give the Sunday drive every year from Cunningham Park, Queens, out on Motor Parkway. It's all old cars. And one time we came here in October and it was very cold. And as we turned the corner from Roseville and saw the lake again, there were huge white caps.
Wow.
And anyone that I spoke to, and when we got to our destination, said the same thing, and they were all born and raised. The lake was happy.
Yes.
It thought all the cars were coming back and all the people were going to be enjoying the pavilions once again. So
Yeah.
that was definitely a magical thing.
Well, the time of the Vanderbilt, in other words, I think it was Montauk Highway, ended by the lake over here. So in the roaring
Motor Park.
20s, this lake was a really happening
Oh,
lake.
yes.
I think it's
Very
well
wealthy people.
Oh,
Yes.
the affluent. This was the Hamptons.
It was.
Before everybody went out to the
Jackie
Hamptons.
Gleason, Ronald Reagan, we have the actual registers from the hotels, some of them, and you'd be shocked to see the names that are in there.
When I go on vacation and I come back, I get off the plane, and get in a car, and I'm going towards my house. When I see the lake, my whole body says, home. Yeah. It's just wonderful.
Well, Virginia, we've spent many years together at St. Mary's.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's our church, and the magical around the lake was there also.
Oh, yes.
And on Saturday at the festival, St. Mary's will be receiving their New York State historic marker. It's now a historic site. It's there 126 years, and that would be nice to have unveiled as well.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of
So
magic things.
all of these things that you can do with education and with history, and you can put the markers up, they add to the value of our town. Of course, to us, it's very, very important and valuable.
Uh-huh.
But others see it that way, and we can expect great things to come our way as we keep continuing to do this.
Thank you for taking the time to listen.
Thank
So this is an incredible image of the Lady of the Lake that was created by Todd, Arnett. And Ellyn, you know some history about the cement, huh?
Yes, the concrete around the lake, the outer layer is all 1900s concrete. You can tell by looking at it. If you go right behind it as we go up the stairs again, you're going to see a totally different type of cement block and totally different content, rock and concrete. That's from the late 1800s, 1860 to 1900. So this is important to know because it was replaced once before because the people were here even longer than we thought.
How absolutely beautiful. You know what? Would you mind, Joe, taking a span of the lake and just get a whole beautiful image of this incredible, magnificent lake?
It's getting some whitecaps in our way also.
Yeah?
It's happy with us.
You can catch the energy of the lake. She's getting a little excited. She loves the love. Who doesn't?
She knows we
Everyone
appreciate
loves
it.
love. Can't get enough. So it's fun because the Lady of the Lake is on, this is called the north side of the lake, right? Right. Now, where the Lady of the Lake is and where the florist is, that's considered what part of the lake? That's the east, northeast?
North. Yes.
Northeast. Okay. And then we go a little further, going towards, I guess, east. You'll have windows on the lake. Isn't that your lights right there?
Yes.
Actually, that's the Beach Club Estate.
Beach Club, yes.
That's our other
Not
place, the
windows.
Beach Club. Now, the Beach Club Estate has also been there since the late 1800s.
That's right.
And windows on the lake has been there since the 20s.
I'm not the expert on the house dates. That would be Dale Spencer,
Yes.
but we can find out from him.
Thank you for joining us, and we want to give you so much love and insight of everything that went into it.
Part of, God willing, making this tree the landmark and the magic that it's meant to be. So with your love and your support, we're going to reach out and give you your opportunity to give love. We're going to be doing it that day as well. Anything else you guys want to add to?
I'm right now pretty overwhelmed.
Emotional.
Yeah, I am. And
Going backwards
I
in your
just,
mind.
yeah, I do. And Ellyn, to come here today and spend time
We
with Virginia
really
and I, we
appreciate
really,
it.
you don't know. And Joseph,
We needed her help.
It's like an energy all to itself. If you look at the lake, you have never seen another lake that has white caps on it and the movement this does. It has an incredible undertow to the ocean. And colleges come here and they just, they study it. It's a magical lake. There is a mystery about what happens with the Indian princess and what happens with a young man every year. And we did an energetic clearing, and for 8 years we are known with the Historical Society that we did where there was nothing happening. And then some polluting went on, and I was supposed to do stuff, and I got caught up in life and didn't, and different things started happening again with the lake. But on June 15th and 16th, there's going to be incredible ceremonies that we're going to do to kind of raise the vibration of the lake once again. And just being part of the beautiful energy, it's like your soul feels like it's been awakened to a whole other level. Well, all my love, and just let's look and just drink in this beautiful vibrational energy of this lake. This is Elle of Age New Beginnings, and I'm so excited. I am here with Todd Arnett, who is an amazing sculptor. This is some of his work. And to celebrate his incredible work and the spirit of the lake, the princess of the lake, who I absolutely adore and connect to on the regular, is excited to help support a beautiful 2 days of magic, right? Spirituality, music, drumming, chanting.
It's a 2-day art festival, art event, which will incorporate all of that, and then artists will be displaying, and then they'll be creating the artwork in front of people live, with food, and then of course the drumming. We're having drum circles, and then the Native Americans will be here to display their artwork, and they'll be doing their drumming.
It'll be beautiful because you'll be able to experience ceremonies, blessings, blessings of the lakes, blessings of the human spirit, blessings of the magic of art. Now this is Todd's art, and he's done all kinds of magical pieces throughout Long Island and actually throughout the United States.
That's correct. Yeah, stuff all over the United States, and then pieces around the world. Yeah, and the majority is on Long Island for sure.
Wow, fantastic. So do not miss June 15th and 16th, starting at 10 o'clock on that Saturday. Right, that's the day before Father's Day?
That's right, day before Father's Day, and then Father's Day also.
Yeah.
Purple Beach.
What's this called?
The Purple Beach, European Purple Beach tree. Now this was one of 4, and of course our princess is the odd copper red. The 2 of them have been destroyed with progress, as they like to say, and the 5th one is still standing on the other side of the lake. It's on private property, it's fenced in, and they acknowledge it's a landmark and they let me do my thing, but they don't want any visitors there. And luckily enough, it's very healthy.
Fantastic. That's the only one that's really healthy left, because this particular one is dying off the top of it, right?
It's having its troubles. It's losing bark. There's been many accidents. People died hitting it. If you notice, the road has been altered to go around the trees. There are, from 1890 on, there are Suffolk County public
raviolis with raw, and a bunch of really cool food products, that actually look like, things that you wouldn't believe. It's just the way that you prepare them, the tools that you use and things like that. So, yeah.
You know I love parties, right?
Yeah.
I'm in the party business with Windows and the Beach Club and events unlimited that we have, that we should throw a vegan party. Oh my God!
Yeah.
And we'll do it with lighting and with sound and with movement, and with the goddess, movement. Oh my God! And they'll realize how incredibly it's like when you